So since this is users data in data privacy, we need to talk about the rights that the compliance authorities give to users. In this video, we are going to talk about the general rights and importance of having user rights. In subsequent videos, we are going to talk about each and every right one by one in detail. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you have been watching content on data privacy on a daily basis. What is data privacy? Data privacy is that if you need my personal information for any purpose, maybe you are a banker and you want to open my account, I approached you for that. Maybe you are a grocery shop and you need to deliver things at my home, so you need my address. So you come to me, tell me you need what personal information, tell me why do you need it. And then I decide whether I share it with you or not. And then if you say that I'm a grocery store, but I'll still send it through a third-party courier, I may permit you, but I may also say that no, it is not acceptable to me, I'll come and collect it myself. So data privacy gives me the right to choose what personal information am I sharing, with whom am I sharing it, and is he going to share it with any other third party? And it also gives me rules and laws that help me protect my interest if in case I see that my personal information is being wrongly used. The important thing is that we are safeguarding personal information of users of different businesses, and the safeguard has to be provided by the business. The process where you come and seek my permission to collect, process and share my information is also known as consent management, and there is a lot of content on consent management also on my YouTube channel. Now, what are the user rights? Because it is user's data, he needs to be aware how his data can be used, what is the purpose, that is the basic privacy. But there are still many things that will happen in your life cycle with your personal information. Your change of address, you don't want to continue working or allowing someone to work with you, and many such things we are going to discuss one by one in the coming videos on user rights. So because it's user's data, he needs to be sure about his information, maybe even the accuracy of his information, the agency which is processing his information. So privacy standards like GDPR have defined user rights. User can access his rights. Okay, he can access his rights and work on them, and organization has to respond back to them. So for example, it could be a right to information, which is that I want to seek what personal information of mine is there in your database. It's a very simple thing. What could be the result of getting this information is a broader area, but that could be the basic thing. So the organization, the data processor organization, has to respond back to it in a timely fashion. How does this happen? Simple. You have to protect the user's right. You have to provide him a convenient tool where he can access his right, where he can see his information, where he can request you to change his information. Once you get his request, you need to validate the request, confirm him back that you accept that you've got a request, and respond back in a timely manner. GDPR generally says, depending on the right, but generally between 30 to 45 days, you should respond back to the user with the kind of information he is seeking, or depending on the right that he has used for it. Right? Other things that are important for user rights include the importance of user rights. My personal information, I want to see it protected. Right? It gives me more transparency as well. It gives me the confidence that you are ready to share my information with me, or other things that are going to come up in the later videos. It builds my trust on your organization, and you need to, in any case, as an organization, as a data processor, follow the legal compliances. Right? So that's something which is important for a data processing organization. For a user, general guidelines are very, very basic. You need to understand what are your rights. You need to use them as and when you think you need them. Right? You exercise your rights. Stay informed about your own information. Now, what are these rights? We'll just touch base on the titles of each of these rights. We begin with right to information. You can ask me what information I have. The right of access, you can access that information. Right to rectification, you get it changed. Right to be forgotten, you don't want your information to be further processed by this organization, so you want this organization or data processor to forget you forever. Right to restrict processing, so you stop processing my information, but you may retain my information with you. And right to data portability, I want to get my information processed by some other vendor. Maybe I continue with both of you, but at least I need a copy of my information in a particular format. So I can ask you to share that information that you have and in a format, so that I can portably share it with the other vendor instead of providing him again through some other sources. And I can put in a right to object as to why a particular information is being processed for a particular purpose. So, and finally, I also have a right which is not to subject you to automated decision making. You are not going to allow an automated decision making tool to use my personal information. A discussion between AI and data privacy, right? So these are the basic rights that a user has. In the next series of videos, we'll have individual videos discussing each of these rights. For now, I hope you like the basic content on user rights. Please press like and bell icon. Subscribe my channel to stay tuned with more updated information on these rights and data privacy in general, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.